Now, Jahar, your lovely wife has reminded me that...
and she is
course,
lovely.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
that 0-4, when he walked into this tournament, he said, I will do this. And, of course, that night
I am
he
going to win
qualified.
this, yes. All
Yes. And,
and that was the night he qualified.
Yeah. So, Rotten Rose is wanting to make sure that he lives up to the sentiment there, and hopefully will come out
no
on
pressure
top
there.
tonight as well. Yeah, no pressure.
Okay, so let's talk about the map picks a little bit. 0-4, kind of the obvious drop for him is T7 in pretty much this whole tournament. It's a new-ish map. It's been around in Quake Live forever, but he has very little experience with it. So it's a very smart choice for him to drop against Quake Live, quote-unquote, pros. Good drop for him. And then T4 dropped by Griffin. I'm gonna definitely agree that that's a good choice for Griffin. It's kind of the opposite of T7. It's an old school map that hasn't been played much in Quake Live competition, so 0-4 would probably have the edge there. And so
0-4 picked Aerowalk,
Hub,
and Griffin picked DM13. And yeah, not a huge surprise
for the third map.
But DM13 I think is a great choice.
I'm a little surprised. Yeah.
DM13 is a great pick for Griffin, considering that he will hopefully try to let his rockets shine a little bit there. We'll have to see.
And actually, yesterday, I think we only saw one Aerowalk match. I mean, it got thrown out so much. I'm kind of surprised Griffin didn't throw it, to be honest.
I would have thrown Airwalk versus 0-4. I would rather, what about ZTN?
I'm really surprised Dismemberment didn't get tossed.
Which, I mean, are we thinking, at least in 0-4's mind, that he's gonna 2-map this? Is that maybe where that's coming from?
I think that's his plan.
Well, it's a nice plan. We'll see how well he can execute. Going live here with Griffin versus 0-4, map number 1 on Aerowalk. I'll be watching Griffin out of the gate. Rocket launchers will be spammed out to Mega Health. Unfortunately, it's not going to be connecting with anything, so it's going to be a fairly even start. Red armor for Griffin, Mega Health for 0-4, but 0-4 getting away with a YA. He'll be slightly up on the stat coming into this, but he's down in lower mid. Coming back through the teleporter, no real damage done yet. But it's all going to be about the spam nation right now. Griffin in control of the red armor room. That is about the safest place to be, especially against a fully stacked up 0-4. And 0-4 currently walking into a bit of splash. Still looking for an entry, still looking for a way back into Griffin's face. But Griffin will be able to pick up red armor very safely indeed.
Yeah, 0-4 opts for the yellow armor in order to give him a shot at the next big item, which of course will be red. And he's waiting out at the teleporter. Lands one okay rocket and one great rocket, popping Griffin up, and needs to go in for the kill. He has the advantage of those 225s that he uses to end that fight with 73 health as he picks up the red armor. And lucky for him that the health was there, because that gives him a chance to do some damage here at this yellow armor. He does step on a nade, though, but turns and fires a rail, pulling Griffin out of the air, plucking him from the sky, and Griffin now having to do a very vertical shot with the rail will be a very tall order, and that's easy mega, easy 25 green armor, and now he's set for the red. So great positioning by 0-4, and this right here will put him, oh, a little bit of delay. Ooh, I like it, yeah. And 0-4 waits.
And Griffin's unsure about it. Look at this. Look at his entry.
Yeah, great stuff.
Griffin was actually expecting an exit there from 0-4 very, very early, and he was poised on the top of the map in order to do some damage on that exit. But Z4 delaying that, you can see Griffin kind of, you know, stopping in his tracks for a moment. That might mess up his timing here for Mega. He's still going to be able to spam down on it. Look at 0-4 getting bounced around. Those rockets, to be honest, have put Griffin back in a pretty good position. That one especially right to the feet. 0-4 bounced out of the red armor, and look at that. Griffin's going to be able to get the grab. Now 0-4 has been able to do a lot without that red armor, but this time with rails coming out of Griffin the way they are, 0-4 might be in trouble here for a frag. We'll see how he puts up here.
It's the rockets that Griffin is tossing that are really giving me wood at the moment here. I mean, 0-4, yeah, he's got to dodge the rails, but Griffin's rockets are what totally opened up this opportunity. 0-4 might be able to collect red here. Griffin probably will play this pretty strongly, though. The rocket jump will at least give 0-4 the red, but it doesn't give him a whole lot because he gets rocketed off by Griffin. Still down by 2. Griffin's got the upward hill to climb, but 0-4's rail will have Griffin backpedaling slightly. And over to him, he has no armor now as this fight breaks out. It's all about the rockets, and he connects decently with one.
04 stuck.
Oh, actually, Griffin off with the LG. Just a little bit off and not able to get the steady stream. Either way, though, Griffin looking pretty good for this Mega a little bit early, and is going to have to move back in here to try to take the position. He's going to drop in on it. 04 trying to do damage on it and misses. Griffin hits and should be able to pick up a frag here. Oh, he whiffs the rail.
For considering all of the damage coming out of these guys here, I am absolutely amazed that this is only a 2-0 game. I'll be even more surprised if this doesn't quickly become a 3-0 game. I mean, 04, 2 health. He's able to escape back up, pick up a 25, drop down, well, back to the teleporter, but he needs health.
There
right
it
now.
is.
But the damage coming out of these guys is just insane. And 04 had to slow walk it a little bit, but that gave Griffin plenty of time to go on a little shopping spree and be able to seal in that final nail in 04's coffin. So that ties it back up 2-2. A very quick frag off of the spawn as 04 tries to make a play for the red, but that'll give Griffin full stack here. 04 being a little bit early here, this could be his grave. There it is.
Yes. Definitely digging one with the bulldozer there very quickly. And Griffin now has taken the lead, and I mean, my God, the rockets coming out of Griffin are phenomenal. And that's frag number 4, folks. Oh, I love it. Yes.
This is exactly what I was hoping to see out of Griffin right now. This is 04 we're talking about. He's been in form for a couple of weeks now. Hub is almost undoubtedly one of his best maps right now in Quake Live, and yet Griffin is still up 2 frags. Again, I think you hit the nail on the head. Amazing rockets, consistent rockets all the time. And now the next battle is going to be at this red armor as they both try to be a little sneaky here. 04 initial rocket is great, but oh, Griffin hits him straight through the grate. Now 04 left in a very hard place. Where can he go? How can he survive this? No, we're not going to survive this. Some rocket splash is going to end that. And now Griffin, I'm assuming Griffin assumed that 04 would. Oh, I'm just getting myself mixed up. So I'm
no. It's Griffin left up the red there because he was hungry for the kill, and left it up for a good 15-20 seconds. Finally backs around to it after picking up the Mega. So we're gonna see red coming up first, Mega shortly thereafter. About 6-second difference between the two, but. Honestly, though, Griffin really read 04 well, able to pick up a frag in between the Mega and red pickups, and beautiful choices by Griffin, switching up to the LG.
I don't know, guys. I'm liking the way that 04 is starting to change up his play here a little bit. I mean, so many times showing up early at red, utterly slayed him, and now we're seeing a lot more kind of pot shot rails, a lot more damage coming out of corners where Griffin isn't sure where it's going to be coming from. And Griffin's actually doing a lot of spam, but he's not exactly sure where 04 is going to be approaching from. So 04, he's starting to mess with Griffin's head a little bit more here. There's 4 frags and just as many minutes left on the clock. This is the time for 04 to pull something back together. This kind of pot shot play is going to be definitely an aid here, but there needs to be some sort of follow through, and rails like that from Griffin, rockets like that from Griffin are going to be putting 04 back to square one time and time again. But that being said, it's not like Griffin is getting away with this without, you know, taking any pain here. He's definitely hurting the whole way, but 04 time and time again has been walking into it, and you got to hand it to Griffin's aim at this point.
Yeah, I mean, his rocket, he's been spamming so much and still maintaining a 22% rocket accuracy. I mean, and here's the thing about Griffin's rockets. They very rarely just splash. A lot of them are going to be extremely head-on. They're going to get the full 100 points of damage. That was an interesting miss by Griffin. I would expect him to hit that railgun shot. But his rockets really have been so much fun to watch. And I don't think 04 was quite expecting how much of an onslaught that they would be.
You have to remember that DKT is also in this group, so if Griffin takes this match, I have not looked at the group standings, so I cannot speak on what they are right now, but if Griffin takes that match, it's going to be a really tight 3-way race to qualify. I don't think anyone expected, I certainly didn't expect Griffin to be looking so strong right now.
Very nice. But yeah, the time is getting really short here. 0-4, he has to push forward here. There's finally one frag. But this is the one frag that needs to open into a gate of at least 4 more. There's one coming right back around the corner. 0-4 getting bounced into it. But again, early for red. And with rocket launcher in hand, Griffin is looking to punish that. How many frags have happened for Griffin just because 0-4 is sitting on top of red, being so adamant about it, and ending up having to pay the ultimate price for it? This could be a downfall.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, he did do an amazing job dancing on that platform, and there's not a lot of room to work with, and 0-4 used every inch. He's down by 4 frags, and he has to get a frag right now to start a run. It is possible on Arrow Walk, although when you got nades coming into your face like that, that kind of ruins your plans. And I think Griffin's smart enough to wait. Yeah, he waits for 0-4 to pass him, although he's not able to make it to a teleporter before he goes down. 3 frags and 1 minute 20. There's still plenty of time to bring this thing back. And here it is, Griffin locked down below as they spawn and will die one more time. 2 frags separate, and there is still plenty of time. That's going to be the mantra as we're going to continue to watch from 0-4's perspective as he is trying to close the gap as best he can. We have passed the 1 minute warning mark, and he finds Griffin coming through the teleporter, and down he goes. 1 frag in 50 seconds, and here it is, Griffin getting one of the worst spawns possible. 0-4 with 1 good rocket, needing the rail, misses the rail. It's going to pick up the red and then go on the warpath. Mega is up, though. Let's see if Griffin will collect. Yes, he will. 0-4 now having that red, now has to work through a mega health. So let's see if this mega will be enough to keep Griffin alive. That's
Griffin
one nice opening rail.
Gone.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 0-4 getting knocked off a little bit by Griffin's rocket. The nades are giving away the position, but the rockets will keep Griffin at the 1 step ahead here. And here we go. 17 seconds, and 0-4 has tied it up. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen,
look at that spawn from Griffin. I was about to say, you know, this being Quake Live, you don't see quite as many spawn frags as you do in any of the other games. So 0-4, he's playing it so straight right now, and the ferocity coming out of him, nothing short of fantastic. And he's gonna be able to take Arrow Lock with an awesome comeback by 1 fucking frag. 1 frag, just in the last 2 seconds.
Oh my god, I love it.
I love this map. I love it. Everyone
I love this
right
game.
Now, go buy Quake Live Premium. We need more maps. This
Ladies and gentlemen, hang on. Let me just call this out. Quake Live is a free game. You can go download it at quakelive.com. Now, if you would like to spawn servers or play on what they title premium maps, you can spend. It works out to just a couple of bucks per month, and you can sign up for the premium.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing, right? I mean, think about, you know, if you're a WoW player, how much you're spending per month. It's a fraction of that. And, of course, you too can take part in the amazing moments like this. You can have your own Quake Live action. And once again, the bulk of the game, there's just a handful of maps that are considered premium. Otherwise, Arrow Walk, funny. Otherwise, you can just play Quake Live to your heart's content. Fire it up in a browser. Pretty much any computer made in the last, 15 years can run Quake Live, so it's good times all around.
Well, as long as you're not using an integrated Intel GPU.
No, but seriously, just have fun with it. This is a fantastic game, and of course, we here at Quake Live TV, we aren't affiliated with the developers at all, but we definitely love the game that they've been bringing us for so long. This, of course, Quake Live being the next generation of sorts of Quake 3. The rebirth of Quake 3, if you will. That's why we have had a good, oh god, how many years now has it been? I don't know, since Quake 3 came out? Let's see.
99, so
99, so
11.
Yeah, 11 years of awesomeness. Just enjoying this game, and it is just, there's so many, like, the moments that we saw just in this last map, those are common, okay? That's what you have to understand. That's why we get so excited about broadcasting this game. That's why we bring you these games. So we're going live on DM13, and here is where I think 0-4 will be using his lightning gun a lot, but Griffin's rockets may make this a lot harder of a hill for 0-4 to climb. Griffin, of course, being down by one map thanks to a beautiful comeback by 0-4. We are live indeed. LG in Griffin's hands, and now he has the rocket launcher, the weapon of choice for him. And 0-4